Let's turn to tonight's other main news. The serial rapist and former Metropolitan Police officer, David Carrick, will serve a minimum of 32 years in jail. Carrick was told he had taken monstrous advantage of women. He was sentenced to 36 life terms by the judge at Southwark Crown Court. He'd committed violent and degrading sexual offences against women over 2 decades. Our Home Affairs correspondent, June Kelly, has this report.
What is it you're searching for?
Articles relating to the offences
in St Albans.
David Carrick, the long-serving police officer, finally where he should be, under arrest.
There's no necessity.
Yes, there is.
Even here, the master manipulator was trying to take control.
So I've been a police officer for 20 years.
Right.
Stressing his years in the service. This was 2021, after one of the women he attacked reported him. Today, David Carrick was given a minimum jail term of 32 years.
Behind a public appearance of propriety and trustworthiness, you took monstrous advantage of women drawn into intimate relationships with you. You brazenly raped and sexually assaulted many women, some you barely knew. You behaved as if you were untouchable.
In the dock, Carrick showed no reaction. Some of his victims were sitting behind him, and one, a fellow Met officer, told us she was relieved at the length of the sentence.
He's had many years of doing what he shouldn't be doing. He's a monster, and now he needs to pay. He's an ex-police officer, which, in prison, is not something you want to be. And if he ever does come out, he will come out as an old man.
From her boss, the new Met Commissioner, Sir Mark Rowley, there was this.
We had opportunities where warning signs were seen by the Met, reports, allegations, and we didn't follow through on those, and that's why he was still a police officer when he shouldn't have been. So we have to repair those systemic failings.
Who do we report to when the rapists are police?
The Commissioner acknowledged that some women's trust in the police had been profoundly shaken. This was a protest outside court today. It was his local force in Hertfordshire which brought David Carrick to justice.
We've had further women come forward with all the publicity with the case, and we're looking into those matters. I have absolutely no doubt that David Carrick has committed further offences.
Within hours of Carrick's sentencing, the Attorney General's office confirmed that it would consider whether the case should go to the Court of Appeal, following complaints that the sentence should have been longer. The women David Carrick once controlled have now taken control of his future. With their terrible testimonies, they've put him behind bars and stopped the rapist in uniform from harming any more women. June Kelly, BBC News at Southwark Crown Court.